Hello, all you awesome people out there. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. With me, as always, your host, Geek Viz Hoove. Today is Monday, July 27th, 2026, which means it's time for us to go over some movie news of the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I was busy on Sunday, so I didn't get a chance to do this on Sunday, so we're doing it the day of. So it's probably gonna be very little editing. We're just gonna upload this thing as it is, so I can get it out today. It don't take up the whole goddamn day. But anyway, yes, today is Sunday, July 27th. So we got a lot of movie news here. Not a ton, but we got quite a bit. Mostly because Comic-Con was this weekend, so we're gonna be talking about some stuff that happened over then. Before we get into it, I'm not gonna be talking about everything Marvel revealed at Hall H on Saturday night. I did my own video for that, so you can go ahead and check that out. That'll be in the cards, whatever damn corner it pops up there. It'll be in the cards, so you can go ahead and check that out if you're just to see what I have to say about the reveals from that one. But just to kind of make it short, Ryan Gosling is confirmed to be Ghost Rider coming in 2028. They talked about a bunch of Doomsday stuff. And then Black Panther 3 is coming also December of 2028. And David Johnson has been cast as the new T'Challa in this Black Panther the Black Panther 3, the third one. That's it. That's what they should call it. Black Panther, the third one. That's what they should call this one. Yeah, anyway, so if you're interested in that, feel free to watch that video, check out all that stuff. But anyway, yeah, so we got some stuff here. Let's go over what we're gonna be talking about here on this episode of News Drop today. We gotta talk about last week's box office and also this week's box office results. Spoiler alert, the Odyssey. That's what it is. Universal and Atari have inked a brand new deal. Lizard Music has added on to the cast. Unfortunately, we had a passing of a very young actress over the last 2 weeks. Netflix is rebooting the 13 going on 30. And then for just a little bit of some stuff to come out of Comic-Con that we didn't talk about, we got an update on the Dungeons and Dragons Among Thieves sequel, as well as Kevin Feige maybe confirming a new MCU movie that they didn't reveal at Hall H. Maybe, I don't know, but we're gonna talk about it. But anyway, yeah, so that's everything we're gonna be covering in this episode of News Drop. So let's go ahead over and transition to what we're gonna be talking about here this week. So this is last week's box office results. So from the week of July 19th. So the Odyssey's opening weekend, and to nobody's surprise, the Odyssey did big numbers. 124 million in its opening weekend. That's the third biggest debut of the year. It's a box office debut fit for a king. Chris Nolan's action epic The Odyssey ignited to 124.5 million from a little under 4,000 theaters over the weekend, defining expectations, setting up the R-rated spectacle for a long journey in theaters. Ticket sales are notable as this is his biggest debut since The Dark Knight Rises in 2012. That made 160 million. As well as the industry's third largest opening of the year, following Toy Story 5, Super Mario, and the Super Mario Galaxy movie. They're also impressive not just because The Odyssey is nearly 3 hours, a 3-hour swords and sandal adventure, a genre that's rarely made these days, but also because it's R-rated, which limits those who can buy tickets. I'm not gonna lie, I always found the R rating thing to be very I don't know. I don't think an R rating for a movie has as much restrictions as I think people in the business, especially who do this, kind of view it as. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if parents want to take, I don't know why the kids would be interested, but like, if they want to take the kids and go see the fucking Odyssey, I don't see why. But at the international box office, the Odyssey collected 139 million. It's also not even like I saw it last night, actually. I saw it Sunday night. It's actually not even like that. In terms of what you would usually think of R rating was like a ton of blood. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of death in it. There's a lot of violence, on-screen violence, of just, fighting and killing. But there's not a lot of like blood or gore or like extreme violence. But there is violence. It is like it is a very adult movie. But like, like if I was in fucking, if I was like a fucking, 16, 17 in high school, I go see it. I wouldn't let a fucking, you know, just because it's R rated, really kind of. But that is what it is. All right. Continuing on. The Odyssey collected 139.6 million from 73 markets for a stellar worldwide tally of 264 mil. This marks Nolan's biggest global opening ahead of The Dark Knight Rises, 246 million, not adjusted for inflation, and 2009's The Dark Knight, which is 198 million, not adjusted, and then Oppenheimer for 180 million. Adopted from Homer's 3,000-year-old epic poem, I was gonna say the opposite. Low key, I might do that. I might do that for my video where I review this, because for the three people who watch this video, the three people who gonna watch this video, probably none of them are probably gonna actually watch my when I do my impressions video for the Odyssey. Just give a little heads up now. Once we got to the end of the Odyssey, I was like, nigga, this is just Oppenheimer. This is just Oppenheimer in a period piece with a little bit more mythic religion attached to it. A little bit more mythic religion attached to it. So I was going to call it the Odyssey, but the Odyssey stars Matt Damon as Odysseus, the king of Ithaca, and chronicles his seemingly eternal perilous voyage home after the Trojan War. Damon leads an all-star ensemble consisting of Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson, Lupita Nyong'o, Zendaya, Charlize Theron, Elliot Page, John Bernthal, and John Leguizamo. It's so funny. Tom Holland does have like second billing in this movie after Matt Damon, I believe. So literally, a major Tom Holland movie has been dominating the box office for like the last 2 weeks with Zendaya in it. Just for this upcoming weekend, I'm sorry. Just for this upcoming weekend, another Tom Holland led movie with Zendaya in it is probably also for to dominate the box office, with Spider-Man releasing this weekend. Written and directed by Nolan, The Odyssey is one of the best reviewed films of the year. It has an A grade on CinemaScore exit polls, 95% from Rotten Tomatoes. Males account for 56% of ticket buyers, while half the audience members were between the ages of 18 and 34. I seen it last night. There was actually a really interesting blend of of men and women in the audience for this movie, so I thought that was pretty interesting. They were all definitely within this age demographic, though. I will say that for sure. Underscoring that Nolan's appeals to all generations of moviegoers. With stellar word of mouth, a frenzy around premium formats, and an A-list cast that's taken the promotional circuit by storm, Odyssey is primed for an epic box office run. Plus, it won't have any competition until Spider-Man opens on July 31st. That's necessary to justify the film's massive price tag. Universal spent $250 million to produce, a staggering a staggering cost for any tentpole these days, especially one that's R-rated. Especially when it's R-rated, it is sandwiched between like some major competition. Spider-Man was after this, and coming into this, it was though they did disappoint in the box office, and it is probably very different demographics. It still had like Toy Story and Moana. Those are some big franchises that came before. Supergirl, Moana. There was something else we talked about it last time that kind of failed that disappointed in the box office. Oh, Minions. Big again, probably a different demographic, but still big franchises to compete with. Quote, Christopher Nolan is the only filmmaker working today who could take an ancient story like this, attract the cast as sprawling and accomplishes this, and make it a pop culture event, says David A. Gross, who publishes the box office newsletter. Nolan has become a unique and singular talent with a loyal and enthusiastic following. I agree. A lot of this, I agree that people are not going to see this because they were very interested in seeing a fucking a Greek epic, a Greek mythology story retold for a modern audience. They're going to see it because it's Christopher Nolan, and because it's Christopher Nolan with his name and weight, he was able to attract this massive fucking A-list cast here, which is also attracting a lot of people to go see it. So yeah, he ain't capping. Nolan has long been a commercial draw, having directed outsized box office triumphs: the Dark Knight trilogy, Inception, Dunkirk, Interstellar, but the British filmmaker received a new level of fame after 2023's Oppenheimer, which became a box office juggernaut before securing the Oscar for Best Picture. I do agree. I think it was mostly in terms of like the general audience, I think it was the Dark Knight trilogy that really kind of threw him up there. Interstellar and Inception also kind of put him up there as well. Dunkirk was solid, but I feel like a lot of people don't talk about Dunkirk as much as they talk about Inception and Interstellar. But yeah, but like the Dark Knight and Inception were like the ones that kind of like really set it up, and then Interstellar followed by Oppenheimer were like I feel like the ones that really kind of launched him into like the stratosphere of like a named director who's gonna attract weight just from that name. But the Barbenheimer phenomenon, yeah, with Barbie, lost above expectations to 82 million and earned a remarkable 330 million in North America and 975 million globally at the end of its run. Oppenheimer opened in second place behind Barbie, another box office behemoth. I remember I seen both of those when that was going on. The Odyssey gets the satisfaction of debuting at #1 across the globe. There's a palpable excitement in theaters this weekend, says Universal's domestic distribution president John Erd. Chris Nolan is one of the most trusted filmmakers ever, and audiences know he's going to deliver something that you want to experience on the big screen. We have showtimes in certain formats that are sold out for next weekend and the weekend after. There's also that problem too. IMAX screening, there's a limited amount of IMAX screens across the country. They're really hyping this up as like, you gotta see this in IMAX. You have to. So there's a lot of people who are like still stalling out waiting to see this movie until the IMAX theaters become a little bit more open and accessible to get into. That's another, it's equal parts genius, equal parts shitty kind of way to build hype for your movie. Like, hey, you gotta go see this shit in IMAX, bro. You don't see this shit on a regular screen, bro. You gotta see this shit in IMAX. I don't care that you gotta wait 3 weeks until you can go sit. I don't give a fuck, bro. You gotta see it in IMAX. He's become synonymous with the premium large formats. The Odyssey is noticeably the first feature shot entirely with the IMAX cameras. It's a feat he's called his longest held ambition. Audiences have taken note of the hype around these screens, many of which are fully booked for weeks. Premium large screen formats contributed to a massive 53% of the film's domestic tally. IMAX accounted for 51.8 million, or 23% of the ticket sales. The Odyssey is among a refined group of instant classic blockbusters in IMAX history that fully leverage our platform. As bullish as we are in its success, our experience tells us that even we don't know how this movie will grow our brand and business, says Richard Gelfond, CEO of IMAX. Quote, with record pre-sales, critical and audience acclaim, and the way the film presents extraordinarily in IMAX, we believe all the elements are in place for the Odyssey to enjoy a very long and successful run. I can see that. I will say, because I think the next movie that's dropping that's gonna be like premium IMAX, low-key, I think Marvel missed out on IMAX twice now. I don't know. Let me see. Does Brand New Day have IMAX screens, or were they fucked too? I was like, IMAX, my boy. Or they fucked up too. It won't. Yeah, I was just saying, because the Odyssey probably has all of it for the summer. So Marvel got screwed out of IMAX screens twice this year. They lost out for Spider-Man because the Odyssey had them, and then of course in the winter, Doomsday won't have it either because they lost out to Doom Part 3. So I wonder if Doom Part 3 will overtake the Odyssey and how much it made for IMAX screens this year. So, all right, here's the most important shit here. Thanks to the Odyssey, the box office is rebounding after 3 consecutive duds. We talked about that on the last episode. WB and DC's Supergirl, Universal Illumination's Minions and Monster, and Disney's live-action Moana. Despite those stumbles, domestic ticket sales are roughly 10% above 2025, according to Rentrax, and the summer season is expected to surpass $4 billion for the second time since the pandemic upended the industry. Quote, Nolan's latest epic has arrived at the perfect time, reminding everyone of the undeniable allure of the big screen movie-going experience, says Paul, what the fuck, Durgaraban, Durgarabindian, I don't fucking know. All right, Moana landed in a very distant second. Kind of surprised by that. With 19 million in its it is in the second week. Okay, never mind. In its sophomore frame, a 56% decline from already a disappointing $43 million start. So far, Disney's live-action remake has generated 82 million domestically and 178 million globally. Since Moana was so expensive, it has a $250 million price tag. What the fuck? Didn't they just say? I need y'all to, we need to take this into perspective really quick. Live action Moana cost as much as the Odyssey did. The Odyssey, directed by Christopher Nolan, shot on all IMAX cameras, this big ass A-list fucking cast. I believe they shot a lot of this in different locations, so there was a lot of moving to different countries and shit to shoot. That cost the same amount as who even fucking directed this shit? Who fucking directed this? Thomas Kail directed. The nigga who did Hamilton, Grease Live. The nigga who directed Hamilton, the nigga who directed Grease Live, which stars fucking John Juiy and Dwayne Johnson are the biggest names, and Jermaine Clement, the biggest names on this fucking calling card, costs as much as the Odyssey did. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. And theater owners get to keep roughly half of the revenue. The film is primed to lose at least $100 million in its theatrical run. Disney's summer has been mixed, with the studio fielding outsized hits like The Devil Wears Prada 2 and Toy Story 5, along with big budget misfires like Moana and Star Wars The Mid. I forgot this fucking movie even happened. Ugh. Not a good year for Disney. Not a good year for Disney. Well, I mean, like I said, Devil Wears Prada 2 and Toy Story 5. I feel like Toy Story 5 was a given. I feel like Moana is Devil Wears Prada was a pleasant surprise for him. But clearly, you knew they had big money going into this. Mandalorian was a $165 million budget. Moana was $250 million. That's gonna trip me out all week. Moana cost as much as the Odyssey did to make. That's fucking crazy. Minions and Monsters tied with Toy Story 5 for third place, each film bringing in $14.8 million over the weekend. That's kind of crazy. Toy Story 5, which is in its fifth week. Yeah, fifth week, tied with Minions and Monsters, which is in its third. For Minions and Monsters, those ticket sales represent a 34% drop from the prior weekend and boost revenue to $137 million and $323 million globally. Since prior entries in Universal Illumination's Despicable Me franchise have neared or surpassed the $1 billion mark with ease, the newest one may wind up the lowest grossing of the bunch. However, this installment was produced for $85 million, so it will turn a profit. Toy Story 5 is the summer's biggest hit with $43 million in North America and $958 million worldwide. It could cross $1 billion. It'll soon It'll soon surpass $1 billion and eventually overtake its predecessor, 2019's Toy Story 4, which made $1.7 billion, 1.7 as the highest grossing entry in the franchise. Meanwhile, Supergirl dropped to number 9 with $1.5 million in its fourth weekend. I think this shit's coming to like home video this week or something too. So its theatrical run is done. After a month in theaters, the latest comic book adaptation from WB and DC is fizzing with Nice. 69.9 million domestic, 120 global. Given its hefty $70 million budget, Supergirl is projected to lose more than 120 in its theatrical run. It's the second flop of 2026 for Warner Brothers following this spring's The Bride. I forgot about The Bride, I ain't gonna lie. Was flatlined with 23 million worldwide against a $90 million budget. Elsewhere, A24's comedy The Invite collected 3.9 million over the weekend from 2,000 screens, its widest footprint to date. After about a month of limited release, Olivia Wilde's movie has grossed a promising 15 million. Good for them. Yeah, $120 million. Yeah. Like I said last time, that's not really good for DC. I did say it was kind of a weird move for your second entry to be Supergirl as opposed to, I don't know, fucking Wonder Woman or whatever. But it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not gonna put too much stake on it. Remember, I always remind everybody, hey, everybody, remember, Marvel fucked up in its second movie in the MCU too. Incredible Hulk also disappointed in the box office, especially compared to how successful that first Iron Man movie was. So it's not impossible for them to bounce back. I will say, as opposed to that, Marvel came back with Iron Man 2 following the disappointment of the Hulk. And then we got Thor, Cap, and then the Avengers. DC, meanwhile, has lined up Clayface to follow up Supergirl. So, I don't know. So, if Clayface also proves to be a big disappointment in the box office as well, yeah, DC might be out to some trouble. I feel like maybe Superman 2, The Man of Tomorrow, if it's as good as the first one, because it'll do numbers. It's Superman. But of course, the quality of the film is going to be the question. If it's as good as that first one is, they'll probably be able to bounce back fairly well. But I think after that, it's really going to force James and Peter to really kind of reassess shit going forward, and we might end up seeing another major hero make their debut soon after. I think they might realize, like, okay, we gotta put some money on a name here. We need a Wonder Woman, we need a Batman, we need a Flash, we need somebody to follow this up. But yeah. But following that, now we get to this weekend's box office. And again, to no surprise, the fucking Odyssey dominates again in the second weekend. The Odyssey soars to 639 million globally after 2 weekends, including 140 million in IMAX. The star-studded depth of the Odyssey has surpassed 600 million globally after just 2 weekends. The big-budget take on the epic led by Matt Damon as the King Odysseus has generated 639.6 million worldwide, including 353.2 million at the international box office and 284.4 domestic. It's a staggering turnout for a sword and sandal adventure that nearly is 3 hours. Yeah, they just said that. Over the weekend, the Odyssey generated 128 million from 81 overseas markets, a remarkable 10% decline. I told you, those fucking IMAX theaters and people having to wait until the second, maybe even the third weekend to actually go see this shit is going to keep this motherfucker having some very strong legs for the next coming weeks. It's the second best weekend hold for a movie that opened above 100 million, according to Universal, which backed the $250 million film. The Odyssey has already surpassed the international haul of this spring's hit, Project Hail Mary, and now ranks among the 5 highest grossing Hollywood releases of the year. The new IMAX has contributed an incredible 140 million global ticket sales for the film, which is notably as the first feature shot entirely with IMAX cameras. It's the second fastest title in the company's history to surpass 100 million, following 2019's behemoth Avengers Endgame, with Nolan's epic taking just 10 days to hit the mark. In its second weekend of release, it amassed 24 million internationally and 38 million worldwide in IMAX, ranking as the company's largest sophomore outing in history. The IMAX is covered at 70mm screens, Nolan's preferred format, accounted for 5.2 million over the weekend from just 41 screens across the world. The small but mighty 70mm footprint has generated 16.9 million to date. That's what I went to go see it in the 70mm, representing 12.1 of the total IMAX box office. Let's see. In other global box office, we ain't gonna talk about too much. We talked about enough last weekend. Just know that it's still making money. In the other global box office milestones, Toy Story 5 has surpassed the $1 billion mark. All right, and stands as the highest grossing movie of 2026 with $1.2 billion. It's the third release of the year following Super Mario Galaxy movie and Michael to cross the coveted box office benchmark. The Odyssey, as well as next weekend Spider-Man Brand New Day, are basically assured to join that elusive company. Yeah, it's no surprise. All right, so there you go. Second weekend, still still the Odyssey. Toy Story's crossed 1 billion. I wish it gave the rankings of like what else kind of. I wish it gave the rankings of what else happened. Let's see. I think we can go to box office emoji. We can see the chart. Granted, I got my shit on, so it's gonna take a minute to load. That's the Moana cost as much as the Odyssey did to make. That's fucking insane. All right, this shit gonna take a minute. I told you when you got your ad blocker on, that shit gonna be like, god damn it, hold on. Then this shit gonna fucking work instantly. Yep. All right, let it be 26. Yeah, this weekend. All right, here we go. Now here is our returns for the week here. So the Odyssey, no surprise, number 1. Universal, 87 million. But number 2 is Moana. This is this week, right? The 24. Yeah, because yeah, from yesterday. Moana is number 2. 41% decline. It grows about another 10 million. Toy Story 5 is number 3, right behind it. Moana only made about 500,000 more than Toy Story did this week. 27% drop. So yeah, that total goes. It's gonna be across $1 billion. Number 4 is, what the fuck is this? Hadestown the musical. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Okay, it's a musical film presenting it. It's a recording of a live stage play. Okay. Came in number 4, made $9 million in this weekend. So there you go. Millions of Monsters dropped to number 5. Grossed about 9,600,000. The Invite, number 7. About 2 million. Evil Dead Burn was at number 7. They dropped from number 5 from last week. Actually, The Invite actually moved up. That's crazy. Evil Dead Burn grows about 2,600,000. Young Washington still in the top 10. Grows to about a little under 2 million. Motor City. This is a new movie. 1,625,000. Never heard of it. Motor City. Is that Alan Richson? Richson? Richson. Alan Richson, Shalane Willie, Ben Foster, Pablo. Okay, a lot of big buff, big jawline white dudes in this movie. Yeah, I mean, if they decide to open in the second weekend of the Odyssey, they knew what the hell they was getting into. And then Obsession is at number 8. Actually, at number 10. Still in the top 10. 1,500,000. That's fucking crazy. Disclosure Day still up here. That's it, number 12. Supergirl drops to number 13. Backrooms is still around here, number 15. Scary Movie, Jackass, fucking Star Wars still in theaters. What the fuck? I didn't know that. Mando and Grogu still in theaters. Yeah, so there you go. So there's your box office for this week. Odyssey still dominating. The fucking legs of Obsession in Backrooms is absolutely insane. Backrooms did only make about like $300,000, but still, it's the fact that it's still in theaters and still making money is crazy. Disclosure Day, I think that's a little but it's Disclosure Day a bit of a disappointment? I feel like it probably is, because it's in its 7th. I mean, it's about as much of a drop off as you think. 7th weekend, so of course, shit, it's in its 7th weekend. At number 10, Supergirl's in its 5th. It's already dropped to fucking. I mean, it's in its 12. It's already dropped to 13. So there you go. But anyway, that is our box office returns for this week. So let's go ahead and just jump into this other news real quick, then, shall we? Universal bounces. What the fuck? I don't like this title. Universal and Atari have reached an agreement that Universal will do a bunch of movies based on Atari games properties. So include Asteroid, Centipede, Breakout are part of a 10-property development deal between Atari and Universal. After 30 years of fucking up video game movies, Hollywood has finally figured out what makes them tick. Giving the audience exactly what it wants, all that chicken jockeying and Mario Kart racing carried Minecraft and 2 Super Mario movies to billion-dollar franchises. While the former is due to genuine interest from younger audience who major studios long assumed wanted more Captain America, Illumination's Mario movies benefited from nostalgic parents taking their kids to pay tribute to Toad on the silver screen. What? Nigga, what? We only presume Universal hopes for a similar result with a 10 property deal is crazy. Especially Atari, because Atari is old as fuck. Atari does not have the same nostalgia hit as a Nintendo franchise does. I'm sorry to tell y'all. It does not. Atari is not on the same level as Nintendo. Especially because, like, I think it's either older or just as old as Nintendo, but it does not hold the same weight as a Nintendo franchise. Anything Atari brings to the table ain't touching shit from Nintendo. Per Deadline, Atari's intellectual property that Universal hopes 50-year-olds will still have nostalgia for: Asteroids, Adventure, Berserk, Breakout, Centipede, Crystal Castles, Millipede, Missile Command, Pong, and Yar's Revenge. Nigga, even I only know like 3 of these. I know Asteroids, I know Centipede, I know Missile Command, I know Pong. That's it. Few, if any, of those games have enjoyed long lives after the Atari 2600, though many were ported to other consoles and repackaged into retro and vintage game collections. Nevertheless, the idea is to turn them into big-scale action adventure fare, wherein a moving platform launches or bounces balls to other platforms. Though they didn't really specify which title was first, the studio is reportedly excited about a spec script from Matt Riley, a former Universal executive turned screenwriter, and Carl Hamp, a former producer turned screenwriter. If all goes to plan, one day we'll have a credit on a Breakout movie. I ain't gonna lie, I think whoever wrote this approached this with the exact amount. Matt approached this with the exact amount of sarcasm you can. Like, I get it, video game movies are kind of hot right now. Atari is not the property, though. None of these properties are gonna fucking take off, bro. I'm sorry, Universal. It ain't gonna happen, bro. Because none of these names hold weight in this day and age anymore. Like, niggas who played these games don't even niggas who played these games at home don't even fucking seeing a controller like this fucking scares them. They like, all these goddamn buttons. What the fuck am I supposed to do? There's too many buttons on this. I gotta use both my hands at the same time. I gotta use both thumbs. Like, they don't know what the fuck any of this shit is. Oh man, that's fucking crazy. But hey, I hope it works out for him. Next up, Alicia Silverstone and Tim Heidecker are the latest to join Benny Safdie's Lizard Music. They are ready to join the live-action CGI hybrid adaptation of the novel by Daniel Pinkwater. I don't know what any of that shit is. Character details are under wraps. Earlier this week, we announced that 10-year-old Theo Clark Lieber had landed the lead role opposite Dwayne. Oh my God, Dwayne Johnson. I've been throwing around an idea in my head for a video. Are y'all aware what the term box office poison is? So box office poison is a phrase used to describe actors whose star power has faded or movie projects that fail to make money. I've been thinking about doing a video on box office poison, and the 2 names that immediately came to my head as the stars of this video were Jared Leto, because I've been saying that for the longest time. That I don't think that nigga is a name that really attracts success. And I think a Masters of the Universe continues to prove my point. But the other name on that fucking list is fucking Dwayne Johnson. He's been on a big series of fucking L's as of late. So the fact that he's attached to this movie already does not give me a lot of hope that this movie is going to be a success. Even with fucking Tim Heidecker, this bitch. Safdie adapted the screenplay for Lizard Blues, and Benny is the same guy he did. Benny's the same guy. That's the Safdie who did the Smashing Machine, right? Yeah. So they worked together before. And the Smashing Machine was a disappointment. That didn't do much either. But let's see. Safdie adapted the screenplay for Lizard Music, which follows a boy, Lieber, left to his own devices who stumbles upon a secret late-night broadcast of lizards playing otherworldly music. A hidden door to the extraordinary swings open. His search for answers leads him to an eccentric and whimsical old man nicknamed the Chicken Man, that's Johnson, and his beloved companion, an 111-year-old chicken named Claudia, two kindred spirits who found each other at just the right time. United by their shared vision, they set off on an adventure that begins as a hunt for a hidden society but blossoms into something far greater. A voyage through invisible worlds, unexpected harmonies, and the unbreakable bond between lost souls who discover magic, not only in what they find, but in each other. I ain't gonna lie, based off that synopsis, I don't think this is it, Chief. I don't think this is it, Chief. It's a live-action CGI hybrid. It's directed by Benny Safdie. I was gonna say this shit kind of works if it's like an animated kids movie. I can see the appeal if you go that route. If you make it like a PG movie and direct it strictly for kids, I can see that. But judging from the fact that it's Benny Safdie, I don't know if it will be that. He doesn't really know. We just saw his fucking look at his fucking. Look at this nigga's rap sheet. He doesn't really do fucking kid. He didn't direct these. He probably helped write or produce them or something. But the guy is not. What he has under his belt is not known to be like child friendly. Like the Smashing Machine, Pee-wee as himself. They had Uncut Gems, which I fucking love. Uncut Gems, by the way. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be for kids. I think this is gonna be maybe more of a PG-13 route. And Emmy and Golden Globe nominees, Silverstone is coming out projects like Yorgos Lanthimos' Academy Award nominated Begonia. I watched that. I don't remember seeing her in there. The chart-topping Netflix film A Merry Little Xmas, which she also executive produced, and the erotic thriller Pretty Things with Carl Glossman. She's recently taken over Alex Jones' InfoWars alongside The Onion and reconvening it as a parody site. Heidecker stars opposite Greg Turkin on the web series on Cinema. He was also recently starred alongside Marlon Wayans and Tariq Withers in the horror film Him. Yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, if this thing is like a kids movie, sure. But nothing I've seen leads me to believe it will be that. But I ain't gonna lie, that synopsis does not seem that interesting. And also, speaking of the box office poison, Benny Safdie as a solo has also not really done too well either. Yeah, let's see, 6.3, 6.5. That's a music video. 6.4 Uncut Gems, but I think that was him and his brother who directed this one, right? They did this together. Yeah, that was both of them who directed Uncut Gems. I fucking love Uncut Gems too. I recently saw it again for the second time. I recently saw it again. Still fucking great. Music video. Okay, good time, but that's probably him and his brother. Yeah. So him by himself. Well, let me see before I fucking eat my own words. Okay, yeah, that was them together too. Oh, that's something else anyway. That's not even an actual movie. Okay, I'll give him some grace. I'll give him some grace. He has only done the one movie by himself so far, and that was Smashing Machine. But I mean, Smashing Machine, he went off and did by himself. What did his other brother go off to do? His brother went off and did Marty Supreme, which, you know, garnered Oscar attention. So, you know, but anyway, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. All right, up next, unfortunately, we got some bad news here. Kaylee Hottle, the deaf Godzilla actor, has passed away in a car crash at the age of 18. This fucking video was playing. There was a goddamn picture of her up here, but then this fucking video played, so it took away the picture, so you can't even see her face, so you can know who the fuck she is. Stupid ass fucking shit. But yeah, it was her. She was in the Godzilla vs. Kong and then the Godzilla Kong New Empire movies. It's kind of what she was known for. But yeah, this is her right here. Kaylee Hottle, she passed away Tuesday morning. The Frederick County Sheriff's Office said she was 18. She's one of two passengers in the car when it went off the road and hit a culvert in Ejamsville? I don't know, seeing an I and a J together is crazy. Before 3 a.m. The driver was taken to a local hospital for non-threatening life injuries, and the other passenger declined medical treatment, according to a news release from the sheriff's office. Holly was a native signer of American Sign Language, and her family members are also deaf. Her parents, Joshua and Ketsy, shared emotional video statements about her death. Quote, Kaylee's mom and four siblings are crushed. Her father said in ASL in a post from an airport. They are together at home grieving. I'm on my way to Maryland to bring her body home. Her heart stopped before she arrived at the hospital, transported by air from the scene of the accident. Her father said, quote, very grateful for the 18 years we've had together, and I wish we had more. In Godzilla vs. Kong and the sequel, the New Empire, Hottle played an orphan girl named Juiy, who sees beyond Kong's threatening appearance and forms a special bond with the monster, communicating with him through sign language. Quote, I'm so devastated to hear this. You'll be deeply missed, Kaylee, her Godzilla co-star Millie Bobby Brown shared on Instagram. Co-star Alexander Skarsgård, who learned ASL to communicate with her, told the pop culture website Junkie in 2021 that he and others were impressed by the young, what is that? Juin's professionalism and her ability to quickly incorporate the director's notes into her acting. What the hell does this mean? Innocent, naive, and a wholesome young woman. Okay. In a 2024 interview with Associated Press, Hottle said through her interpreter that she hadn't watched the monster movies before she was cast in Godzilla, so her father helped her understand the genre. Quote, I look up to a lot of people, but the one person I look up to, the few people I look up to mostly are my parents and my sisters. She said that when she was working on the first film, she was a bit concerned about whether she would be able to return to her normal life afterwards. People do recognize me at school, yes, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. She previously appeared in a 2021 television program episode of Magna P.I. She was listed as appearing in the upcoming film, What Doesn't Kill Us. I'm so heartbroken. My heart goes out to the family during an unimaginable time. Alec Cox, her co-star in that film and fellow deaf actor, wrote on Instagram. That's Echo, right? Yeah. So yeah. So rest in peace to Kaylee. Next up, Netflix's 13 going on 30. Emily Bader and Logan Lerman star in the rom-com reboot. Get your razzles ready. It's time for a new generation to learn what it means to be 13, flirty, and thriving. People Moving on Vacation director Brett Halley is reimagining 13 going on 30, the beloved Jennifer Garner rom-com for Netflix. Emily Bader and Logan Lerman will lead the star-studded cast. Oh, hi, and don't forget about fucking Percy Jackson, the first live-action Percy. 13 Going on 30 will be Haley and Bader's first official collaboration after People We Meet on Vacation, and was the actor stated the lovable Poppy. Starred as the lovable Poppy. Haley couldn't be more excited to reunite. Quote, she and the amazing talented Logan Lerman are a magical pairing, says the director. I have no idea what 13 Going on 30 is. I feel like I get this and 17 again confused. Is it that same story? It's like, but I feel like, I don't know. I always feel like, because I think it's like 17 again, I always figure like it was the inverse of that, where it's like a 13-year-old who gets to, becomes 30 years old. Is that what this movie is about? Plot details are still under wraps, but we do know Bader and Lerman will be joined by Jessica Alba, Taylor Ortega, and co-stars Tim Meadow and Dana Bukatinsky, along with Zach Zakar Perez. Owen Thiel, Nassim Padram, and it's Nassim Padram and Supriya Ganesh, and many others. Not to worry, the reboot has Jenna rank stamp of approval, and Garner is the executive producer. 15 going on 30. Nigga, what is it about? It has Jennifer Garner, Mark Ruffalo, Judy Greer. Okay, Emily Bader, Logan Lerman, Jessica Alba. So pretty much everybody we talked about. I'm excited for Tim Meadows and Nassim Padram as an SNL fan. Okay, who's the team behind it? We don't really care, but Haley is going to be the director. He previously did People Being on Vacation. Hannah Marks wrote the screenplay. She's known for Mark, Mary, and some other people, and After Everything. With a vision by Flora Greason, who did The Princess Diaries 3 and High Note. No release date just yet. What the fuck is this movie about? Let's see. The film is about a 13-year-old girl in 1987 who wakes up. It is exactly what I thought. It is exactly what I thought it was. A girl who's sick of social structures of junior high is transformed to a grown-up overnight. This feel-good fairy tale. Jenna wants a boyfriend, and when she's unable to find one, she fantasizes about being a well-adjusted adult. Suddenly, her secret desires become reality. She's transformed to a 30-year-old. But adulthood, with its own set of male-female challenges, isn't as easy as it looks. Question is, this came out in 2004. Question is, I know motherfuckers might say it ain't that deep. I think it is that deep. In this day and age, when we've gotten so many revelations about what these fucking rich and powerful niggas is on, fucking Epstein files and all that shit, Diddy, all that shit. Can you really make this movie in a time when all that shit's going on and avoid the weirdness that even though she is now 30, she still has the fucking mind and belief that she's fucking 13 and possibly, trying to date a fucking nigga in his 30s? Like, can you actually circumvent and get past that? I don't know. That's always like a weird thing with these movies. Even in 17 again, a nigga who's a grown up and now he's been reduced to 17. Like, now this nigga's up here trying to flirt and hit up other 17-year-old girls. Like, nigga, you're 35. Which is like, what's going on, bro? So shit, I don't know. I will say right off the bat, it ain't for me. But hey, it's Tom Hopper in Randall Park. But it ain't for me. All right, our little Comic-Con corner. Some news that came out of Comic-Con. Dungeons & Dragons writer director reveals the sequel's been written, just hasn't been made for financial reasons. It's kind of self-explanatory there. There is a script for the sequel done. Dungeons & Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. Reviewed pretty well, made a decent amount of money. Don't think it made as much as they were hoping it was gonna make. So now they're like, hey, we got a sequel written, but they don't know if is this Universal? I don't know. They don't know if the studio will kick them the money to actually record and get it done. 3 years after, Dungeons & Dragons has another campaign in store for fans, the 2023 movie, if you can get greenlit. Jonathan Goldstein, who co-wrote and co-directed the movie, said that they wrote a sequel to the adaptation for the tabletop role-playing game. Quote, we actually wrote a sequel to Dungeons & Dragons. We were hired to write, but quote, I don't know that it will see the light of day for a number of financial reasons. They're expensive movies to make, but it would be a great fun to do. We love that cast, and we think we wrote something the fans would like. 91% critics rating, 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. It grossed $205 million worldwide, but on a $150 million budget. So, it's Paramount. While live action Dungeons & Dragons series are ordered for Paramount in 2023, the streamer opted to not move forward with the created show the following year. Hasbro has since shopped the project around for the new home in Netflix. So they got it done, but they don't know if it'll ever get made because they don't know if they want to put up the money to make one. So there you go. And next up, Marvel confirmed another movie after its San Diego Comic-Con panel ended. On Saturday, San Diego Comic-Con, Marvel President Kevin Feige unveiled Ghost Rider and Black Panther 3, alongside updates on Avengers Doomsday. A movie about Nova was conspicuously absent despite being previously reported by Deadline. We'll learn more about it soon after. In a post-panel interview with Brandon Davis, Marvel's president Kevin Feige was asked if a Nova movie was happening after a publicist told Feige that Marvel had said not a damn thing about Nova. Feige told Davis not a damn thing, but it's a movie. While playful, this is the first official confirmation on a Nova adaptation in the works. So granted, he kind of just said it in a very joking and a very playful manner, not officially confirming something, but it is something from the man's mouth. This is the guy who just fucking runs everything. So there you go.
Pretty remarkable.
40 minutes. I ain't watching all this shit.
Cannot wait to see this. My last question for you. Everything you just gave us in Hall H was incredible. But I don't know if you know this. There's a kind of a meme that goes around on Twitter where you say it's never enough for Brandon because I asked you about something else at Spider-Man. So I do have one question for you about a character I love.
Is it Nova?
You knew that. You
it's
knew
Nova.
It. What's the latest? I saw that now it might be a movie instead of a TV show that's being developed.
I don't know what. Angela, what have we officially said about Nova? Anything?
Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing. But it's a movie.
Okay. I can't hope to see it. Yes. But man, congrats. I cannot wait to see everything you guys just did in there. It's amazing.
Okay, now that I've seen it, I'm watching it. I feel like it's like okay. I feel like maybe he did. I feel like maybe he did just give away something. He did give him a little something. It's a movie, so we're getting a Nova movie because he has a publicist. I was gonna say I hope they had her name up here, but it's like the actual Marvel publicist. And he was like, "Have we ever said anything officially about this shit?" Which is funny because it seemed like even he needs a reminder officially about like what if we actually talked about, what if we actually revealed about some things. So it seems like hey, Nova is going to be a movie, which again I'm not surprised about. The Marvel cosmic side is very much lacking right now with the Guardians being done. Captain Marvel movies haven't really been too much in space. The first one was all pretty much based on Earth, and then the second one, it was in space, but they were jumping around to different planets. Yeah, the cosmic side has been very light as of late, so I do hope this is true. We actually get a richer writer. Give us Sam too. Give me a Sam too. But all right, but that is it for our news story. So now we're about to get into some trailers. I got 8 here for you. A lot of this shit comes out of Comic-Con, so that's where it is. Some things a little older than that, but that's what we all got here. So let's kick things off. We got a brand new Resident Evil trailer coming fresh out of Comic-Con. They don't really say too much about what it's about. Resident Evil follows Brian, a medical courier who unwillingly finds himself in the action pack nonstop. It's still the same thing from the last time. All right. Put this on full screen. Let's watch it. Let's check it out.
Hey, man, I gotta be 7. Do you know where I can take this? Excuse me, oh my God. Anybody order a kidney or liver, whatever this is? Anybody? It seems like it's kind of important.
Hey, you got time for another run?
No, I'm wrapped up for the...
It's outside the zone, so it pays double.
I could do that. Sweetheart, I'm sorry, the signal sucks here. Can you hear me?
I'm gonna stay with Katie for a bit.
Michelle. Hey, man, I gotta be 7. Do you know where I can take this? Excuse me, oh my God. Anybody order a kidney or liver, whatever this is?
I feel like this is very important for a nigga to just be carrying around yelling through a fucking hallway and nobody acknowledges it.
Anybody? It seems like it's kind of important.
Hey, you got time for another run?
No, I'm wrapped up for the...
It's outside the zone, so it pays double.
I could do that.
He's fucking... Hey. No wonder they ain't showing up.
Hey, man, I gotta be 7. Do you know where I can take this? Excuse me, oh my God. Anybody?
You got time for another run?
No, I'm wrapped up for the...
It's outside the zone, so it pays double.
I could do that. Sweetheart, I'm sorry, the signal sucks here. Can you hear me?
I'm gonna stay with Katie for a bit, I think.
Michelle, please do not go stay with freaking Katie.
Also hurts my feelings that you don't even care enough to come home and have this conversation.
Seriously, I'm working. This could be some 8-year-old boy's heart or someone's mom's brain.
It's just weird. They look like old girl from Resident Evil.
Come home and have this conversation.
Seriously, I'm working.
Girlfriend.
This could be some 8-year-old boy's heart or someone's mom's brain.
It does kind of look like
Brain.
song so damn good.
Hello? Hello? There's an emergency here. I was wondering if I could use your phone.
Hi, you've reached Michelle. Leave a message.
Hey, baby, I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier. Some things have happened, and I can't get a hold of police. Bullets. Could you just call me back on this number, please? I love you.
Good. You can take your time.
Everything that has happened in this town transpired in a matter of hours. You've got no idea what you've got there in your hands.
Yeah, where was it going again?
Raccoon City General.
Hey, no sweat.
Okay, we finally got confirmation that this is taking place in Raccoon City. I know the first trailer really kind of made it seem like it was gonna be. It still does seem like it's gonna clearly be like its own thing. But that was the first thing that really kind of connects it to the Resident Evil franchise. It is going to Raccoon City, so this might be during, it might just be a guy's story during the initial outbreak at the Raccoon City. What was that? 2? 2 is when it kind of goes through the entire city. I hope he doesn't think that that typewriter was there. You do say the typewriter, don't you? That's kind of funny. That's funny. I ain't gonna lie. That's funny. Okay, that's funny. That's kind of funny. I'm searching for posts. It's the most Resident Evil thing ever. That's pretty funny. It's September 30th, 1998. It's the day I'll never forget. Did it actually confirm that it was September? It can't be September 1998. He had a cell phone on him, so it ain't like in the 90s. Though there are landlines. So who the fuck still has a landline nowadays? It looks all right. I mean, like, I'm not like over the moon about this movie, but I check it out. Maybe when it comes to like digital or something. I don't know if I go to the theaters to see it. It's gonna have to do a lot of convincing for me. But next up, what is next? Matchbox. I've seen this title. Is this based off the fucking cars? The fucking toys? Did it do a little dumbass pre-trailer?
Sean Walker.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see. Save the world, bring your friends. Inspired by it is based off fucking toys. Oh no, but inspired by the iconic Mattel toys. John Cena and Jessica Biel start. Jessica Biel's acted again. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. No, I'm thinking of no, it is Jessica Biel. Jessica Biel also left for a minute, right? I'm thinking Jessica Alba. But she just did. She's in the 13 going on 30 movie. But Jessica Biel walked away for a little bit too to concentrate on raising her family and shit. Because married to Justin Timberlake, right? Also in the movie we have Sam Richardson, Arturo Castro, Tiana Paris, Corey Stoll, okay, Bill Camp, Go Fishta for Farahani, and Denai Guerrera. Okay. The movie is an action-packed globe-trotting adventure about a group of friends since childhood who have their lives upended when undercover CIA agent Sean, their long-absent former leader, returns to their small town and unwillingly gets them embroiled in a fanatic international pursuit to save the world.
Sean Walker. It's been a long time since we played Matchbox cars together.
Hey, Amy.
Hey, Sean. What the hell have you been up to?
I already hate it. I already hate it. Who the fuck says that? Man, bro, it's been so long since I've seen you, man. How many fucking years has it been since we played with Mattel's Matchbox cars together, bro? What the... Who the fuck says that?
It's a bit of a longer story.
You look big.
Yeah.
to rekindling old friendships.
Cheers. So where's home?
You know, I don't stay in one place for long.
International playboy. I feel you.
Those shots. Everybody listen. We're all gonna wake up someplace different.
What?
Is everybody
I don't know his
okay?
name.
Are we on a plane?
There's a nuclear warhead, Walker.
Or start tossing your friends out.
What?
So wait, Sean's a spy?
Let's jump to conclusions, okay?
We don't know if he's a good guy. That guy said he was gonna throw us out of a plane. Only bad guys say that. What do you need, buddy?
Need to throw these guys off the plane. A nuclear warhead went missing. The CIA thinks it was me or us.
Get in the chopper, Sean.
Yeah, unfortunately, the timing of all this looks really bad for you guys.
Oh, God.
I got a plan.
We need to re-steal the bomb so we can get our lives back.
Ah, great. I was thinking it was gonna be something hard.
What was that?
It's like a crunchy sound.
Yeah, it's like bodies.
You think they're okay?
Probably not.
Clean it up.
Won't be a problem.
Treat him like a human teabag.
I can't do what I do and drag the Matchbox gang around with me.
We had a friend.
Oh, my God.
Take what you need.
I work alone.
Not anymore.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, baby.
That's funny. Yesterday we was talking about Terminator 2 a fucking lot too. That's fucking funny, dude. We was talking about Terminator 2 a lot yesterday.
Move out the way.
Remember when we were kids and we used the Matchbox tow truck as a ramp? Hey, when we tell this story, you leave this part out, okay? Okay, and I never dropped the gun. Deal. Yep.
Okay, I'll say right off bat, this is just one of them dumbass streaming movies. It's just one of those dumb streaming movies where it's just like you watch it, you consume it, and you just take the big explosive moments when you get them. You take the comedy as it is, and that's it. Like ain't really much deeper or anything past that. It's a really dumb movie, but it's coming to streaming, so I can't be mad at it because ain't nobody going out there to watch this shit. I will say this though, Mattel, you already have this bitch title, Matchbox the movie. You don't need to name drop the fucking toys in the damn movie so goddamn much. They said Matchbox like 4 fucking times in just the damn trailer. You don't need to do that. We know what this movie is, by the way. God damn. This movie looks so fucking dumb. But yeah, whatever. I mean, it's whatever. All right, next up, John Cena, Coyote versus Acme, the final trailer. I need to figure out when this movie comes out. Bam, bam, bam. Not a fucking song be stuck in my head. Roll out, bam, bam, it roll out.
Have you ever set a big stack of TNT on the road, hoping to blow up your nemesis, but the detonator itself explodes? Have you ever pulled the ripcord of your parachute and only a bunch of silverware comes out? It's not your fault.
Acme is evil.
You're looking at the guy who is taking on the biggest corporation in the world.
They're suing us for every Acme product.
Acme denies all charges. That is for you. All I gotta do is walk out the store right now. Please don't. This is not funny. I thought cartoons are supposed to be funny.
It's exciting. All eyes on you, ready to show what you got.
Acme has knowingly been making dangerous products for decades. Is there anyone in the whole world who cares what happened to the coyote at all?
Yeah, I do.
He's one of the most hardworking people I've ever met. He would never think of quitting. And I think everyone should be inspired by that.
I don't just want him scared, I want him ruined.
We're all counting on you. Bye. I'm here for the pantsless modeling gig.
What'd you see?
I thought I saw.
You taw? I don't pay you to tink you taw. I pay you to taw.
I did taw.
What did you tee? What did you taw?
Only in theaters August 28th. Get tickets at coyotevoicesacme.com.
I gotta see this movie. I don't care if the movie turns out to be ass. I gotta see this movie just so we can We gotta see this movie so we can stick it to that bitch ass nigga David Zaslav and WB and show them that they should have released this fucking movie them goddamn selves. Because remember, they shelved it. They were gonna write that off as a tax write-off with fucking Batgirl and the Scoob sequel and all that shit. But then the producers shopped it and they found a home, so that was coming out. It got 3 million views. That's really good. It shows that there are people paying attention to this shit. So I'm really fucking glad to see that. So yeah, August 20th. I gotta remember that. I'm going to fucking see this movie. But yeah. What is this? I just saw something down here. It ends. I don't know. We'll throw it on there. Throw it on there real quick. I forgot to put this on there too. I figured it was on there. They're releasing the Transformers movie in theater. There's a lot of movies being re-released in theaters for like anniversaries. This is coming back to theaters. They're releasing the Star Wars original trilogy, not 1 to 3, but 4 to 6. There's in theaters for its 50th anniversary. Harry Potter's coming back into theaters for its anniversary. There's a lot of movies re-releasing for its anniversary. All right, next up we've got straight out of Comic-Con, Ebenezer. Y'all remember the nigga from the Christmas movies who gets visited by 3 ghosts? Yeah, he getting his own movie. Played by Johnny Depp. Bah humbug. Watch the trailer for Ebenezer starring Johnny Depp, only in theaters November 13th. This November, Johnny Depp is Ebenezer Scrooge, the name you know, the story you don't, from T West. Oh, okay, T West. T West not doing a horror movie? Kind of crazy. Ebenezer also stars Rupert Grint, Andrea Riseborough, Sam, is that a F? Cloughan, Daisy Ridley, Arthur Conti, Emily Bomber, Henry Lloyd Hughes, Charlie Murphy. Hey, my Charlie Murphy, is it? Hey, that Charlie Murphy I'm thinking of, is it? What the fuck? And Tremel Tillman and Ian McKellen.
It's good to be back.
To Uncle Scrooge.
To Uncle Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge.
Let go of me, man!
I say to you, sir, Merry Humbug! Merry Christmas!
Humbug!
And a Happy New Year!
Humbug!
Merry Christmas.
The humbug. All right, not for me, but I can see it being Johnny Depp and probably based off this story. I can see it having an audience. We'll see. All right, next up, Misty Green. A24 is the movie, and you already know what is the tagline around here? A24 does good shit. From writer-director Chris Rock, starring Rosalind Elazar, Adam Driver, Daniel Kaluuya, okay, oh shit, Anna Kendrick, oh shit, Topher Grace, oh shit, and Chris Rock himself, Misty Green, oh shit, okay. Doesn't say what it actually is though. Let's find out.
Who the fuck are you?
This is my husband's apartment.
No, he said I could have it.
Okay, it's over now. Best supporting actress, Misty Green. Is that you? I'll give you a week to get your stuff together. I'm broke. It's not just me, though. I got my brother.
Misty, I'm on my meds, and I'm gonna get a job. Yeah, I'm good.
I get it. It's tough out there. I don't even know if I get you on Law & Order right now.
The last time I cast you, you punched this bitch in the face?
She hit me first.
For the record, I quit due to creative differences.
Okay. I wake up when I want to wake up. I sleep when I want to sleep. I get high when I want to get high, and I fuck when I want to fuck.
I didn't know you were a Lil Wayne song. That's so cool.
You're not exactly an unknown, Misty. Is Hollywood racist? Yep.
Are you mixed?
Excuse me, what?
Is it sexist? Fuck yeah, it is.
I'm looking for open-minded friends who might want to make a little extra cash.
But don't act like you never had a shot.
Oh, if it isn't Misty Green.
Dina is in the house.
Hello? I would like to finish my audition if it isn't too much trouble. All right?
You want all my love.
I saw you singing at the Roosevelt the other night. You were great. Did I see your brother?
Yeah, that was him.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
You okay?
I really can't do this anymore. I love acting, but riding the line between hoe and hostess, I'm out.
We need to keep our eyes on the prize here. Okay, go in there tomorrow, read, sing, kill.
You've got one night only, one night only. You'll be the only one. One night only, then you'll have to run.
Do you think I can act? Or are you just trying to fuck?
Why can't both things be true?
One night only, there's nothing left to say. Words get in the way.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Love to see my brothers and sisters. All right, next up, all night wrong. All night wrong. All night wrong. All right, Gary and Eli L meet on a blind date, only to wind up stealing a killer's car along with a dead body and $40,000. That's the most direct synopsis you could ever write down for the movie. Hey, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Sorry, what was your name again?
It's Gary.
I'm Ellie.
Hey, it's our boy.
Like the letter. Do you want to get out of here?
Can we have a room, please? Cash only. I don't have cash. Nobody has cash.
The gas station.
That's like 2 miles. We are not taking this guy's car.
He's not even going to notice.
Is that money? Where'd you find that? We should do something. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Just so we should do
I meant like say a prayer or something, not put your bare hands on a murder weapon.
Fine. I'll put it back.
Put it back! Stop!
Here.
Stop doing things! We need to get out of here.
Call the cops and tell them what happened.
So if we call the cops, guess who their first suspects are?
Okay, so what do?
We get rid of the body.
We'll need some tools.
No body, no crime. No crime, no reason to look for us.
It doesn't really look.
No promises, but I feel like it's not gonna get worse than this.
Rise and shine.
Where am I?
You just got caught up in.
How the fuck they wind up trying to fucking bury a body that they had nothing to do with killing? I get the aspect of like, oh shit, we gonna be the first suspects because I got the blood on the head. And by the way, I know it's a movie, but the dumb shit to put your bare hands on the fucking murder weapon is fucking crazy. But even still, like, nigga, just fucking, you got an alibi. Y'all was at that fucking bar. Well, the guy seemed to have been the killer is the nigga who was at the, even still, put running towards that nigga. What he gonna say? Oh, I'm the actual nigga who runs this motel. You can find the paperwork, and I'm there. And unless he is, which is yeah, of course.
Somebody else's bad day, that's all.
Do you think this guy is just gonna forget we exist? Forget the bag of money that we stole from him? This is really bad.
Miss, are you in danger? You can signal, just like this.
Gary, we don't want to hurt you.
You wanna hang out sometime?
Nobody wants trouble. Don't have sex in my bed.
Okay, so what do we do?
Run now!
How did he find us?
I'm just a guy standing in front of another guy saying, please, please don't kill me.
Those are your last words.
Oh no. Is he dead? Again?
Yeah, he's definitely dead. Just,
Stop that.
Oh, also the nigga wasn't dead too, so there you go. So with a clear jaw, easy. What's his name? Zach Cherry. Okay, I never knew his fucking name. I just always know him as the nigga from Spider-Man. He was in Shang-Chi too, wasn't he? When he recorded on his phone in Shang-Chi when he was fighting on the bus. Maria Bakalova though, I know her from the fuck is that movie called? Borat 2. She was also Cosmo in Guardians 2. All right, next up, Other Mommy. Other Mommy. Your Mommy Won't Save You. Other Mommy in theaters October 9th. Well, it's clearly a horror movie. It's also a Blumhouse, so clearly it's a horror movie.
Hey, sweetie. You're home. I had a lunch break. I thought I'd come home and eat with you. Where's Dad?
He fell asleep in the office. I'll go get him.
Let him sleep. He needs his rest. Cookie dough ice cream for lunch. What kind of mother would I be? How about scrambled eggs?
We had that for breakfast.
That's right. I forgot. How about pasta? Your favorite. Do you want to know something silly?
Yes.
Sometimes I think about when you and I were one person. Do you remember that?
So I was a baby in your tummy?
Do you remember where you were before that?
No.
You were in my heart. Can I go into your heart?
You said you wouldn't leave my room.
You seemed lonely.
Whoa. What were you cooking?
Bella, you need a grown-up to help keep you. Somebody was in the house. She looked like you.
What?
You don't have to be scared, Mommy. She's nice. Sometimes she's there, sometimes she's not. Is it really you?
Yellow
Are
nigga.
you tricking me?
What? Bella. Hey. It's me. I'm Mom.
Seems like a horror movie. It's kind of a low rate horror movie. All right, it ends. This is the one I just added on here. Four friends' post-college plans are derailed when a wrong turn traps them on a never-ending back road.
We don't know where we are right now. I don't know of any roads that drive for 6 hours with no turns. We were just talking, and then we hit this dead end. It just feels like designed. Maybe we crashed. Keep doing what you were doing when you died. I did not kill us.
Stop fucking yelling!
You know what I'm thinking? I was this fucking close to downloading Subway Surfers before we turned onto this stupid fucking road.
How long do y'all think we can do this? Just sitting in here, driving.
Maybe it's a forest full of people James has been a dick to.
Maybe it's a forest full of people I've given dick to.
It would be a barren forest.
I definitely wouldn't fucking be here.
James, there is no test.
So just this forever.
What if we're supposed to suffer here? But if that's the point, I'll do it. For him.
This is not real life anymore.
Help me! Help me!
Seems okay. Seems okay. I swear it should say 4 friends, but I swear there's only 3 of them in here. I mean, it seems okay. I will say one interesting thing. Another thing I was talking about with my homies yesterday, all like little filmmakers. This shit said from the producer of Backrooms. We was talking about that she was the makeup artist. So somebody who worked on, I think, Obsession, and she was complaining about how much money she was paid on the movie because the movie's like a big ass fucking hit now. And it's like, well, yeah, of course, this shit was made for like $700,000. They got a budget. They did that shit for super fucking low budget. He just happened to be able to sell it to a major, company to give it a little bit more of a widespread release. But yeah, it's like super low budget that they had the budget for. And I know for people who don't really know how movies kind of work, a lot of people think that everybody who gets works on a movie gets paid like boo bucks. That shit ain't fucking true, dog. That shit is not true. Especially for like a low budget. I wish I was like the fucking sound recorders on fucking Obsession. What you do is you take what happened for that, and now you go, hey, I worked on this movie. That was a massive hit. So now if you want me to work on your movie, you fucking jack up your fucking prices and you move on from there. You just use the fact you were on it to now boost your clout, and now you charge more. Instead of complaining about how much you was paid on a super low budget independent movie. Next up, Clayface. This is the final one. The Clayface's newest trailer that I'm worried about with DC. I don't know how this shit gonna work out for him.
Do you realize?
What do you want, Mr. Hagen?
I want my life back.
I know you. You're famous.
The most beautiful face.
It's a tragedy what they did to him.
Boo.
I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now.
Matt. What?
I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
I have no idea what side effects you'll have or how to treat them.
Sir, the seatbelt sign is on.
We're in unknown territory.
What's happening to me?
If you're harboring feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You want to know how I feel? The people I trusted betrayed me. The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life. I'm a monster.
have no idea who you are.
Again, like the horror shit seems really cool. I don't know. It's just like, damn, do you want to go with a fucking, low tier horror movie to be the second title in your newly minted cinematic universe? I don't know. I mean, it seems cool for like the body horror shit of it. Like, it seems fine. Again, it's right now, it's not something I would go to the theaters to go watch. But it's like I definitely check it out once it comes to like home streaming or something or whatnot. Whatever. Hey, let's watch this. Onslaught trailer 2. This kid dropped 2 hours ago, so like right an hour before I started recording.
Wanna come in with me?
I'll wait here.
Okay. Don't talk to strangers.
I remember this. Did we watch this trailer before?
I got burritos. I got beef jerky. We are all good.
About like a bunch of like undead.
Allow me to make proper introduction to the perfect soldiers. Crybaby. He was weeping as he slaughtered civilians. Cockroach was shot 48 times and survived. This last soldier you will surely be aware of. The Butcher. They can see better in the dark. Once they begin killing, they will not stop. They are the human equivalent of a heat-seeking missile.
Remember the character of the onslaught against us.
Where are you going?
Go to your room. Get under the bed. Mama needs to get her guns.
What do they want? The onslaught against us.
They're operating like a military unit.
Onslaught against us. Onslaught. Onslaught. Onslaught against us.
Hey, no, you are not smoking in front of my child.
The onslaught against us.
Music was fire. All right, anyway, that was our last trailer, which means this is the end of this episode of News Drop. It's done got darker because it's getting cloudy. I think it's about to rain, so I think it's a perfect time to end this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I very much do appreciate it. Make sure you let me know what you think about some stuff down below. What was your favorite trailer? What do you think of? Have you seen the Odyssey? What did you think about it? What do you think about Atari and Universal releasing a bunch of Atari game movies for some reason? What do you think about 13 going on 30? Anything down below, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you check out the me going over Marvel's Hall H appearance and everything to talk about there. I reacted to the Doomsday trailer on its own thing. That's why I wasn't here, so you watch that as well. But yeah, check out the trailer, subscribe, like the video, help a brother out. Very small, minuscule YouTube channel. I'm a nobody on the YouTubes right now, so hey, get on the ground floor, help a brother out. But in the meantime, that's it from here today. Thank you all so much. Always remember, stay watching, stay playing, stay awesome. Most importantly, y'all stay safe out there. Until next time, everybody, I will speak to you all later. Juices.